Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Future Dimensions 360. As you guys know, in our last tutorial, we had learned about useState hook that is dependent on the previous state value. In current tutorial, we will be learning the same useState hook but with objects. How we can deal with objects in useState hook. Let's go ahead and try to learn by today this thing. Let me close my old file and I'll try to create a new file called hook form, I will say 3 or hook form.js. That's okay for me. RFCE React Functional Component I had created, and I'll try to remove the old code and I'll try to import the hook form in my app.js file. So what I want here is I want to use this use state in this component with object. How I can use that one? I'll move forward. I'll say const name name comma set name equals to use state hook, and inside use state hook what I will pass, now I will pass an object instead of a parameter, instead of a string as a parameter or numeric number or integer as a parameter. I'll replace the value with an object. What object I want? First name equals to empty string and last name equals to empty string. Now you guys can see very normally the state variable can accept any kind of data. Either you want to save in a state boolean value, you want to state float, integers, text, string, objects, JSONs, arrays, anything you can pass to this state variable and it will keep the record or keep track for every variable, any kind of data what you want to save. I'll create a new input JSX element. The type will be text. The value will be name dot first name, and counters I will set later. The setup values I will set later on. The last name, and what I want here is after that I want h1 first name is name dot first name, and the last name is name dot last name. Let's move forward to my browser and you guys can see I have to input variable. Whenever I am writing anything here, what I want here is I want that to be displayed as first name here. How can I do that one is I will just use on change handler from input field, and I will pass an arrow function to this handler. Inside that arrow function I will say set name. What I want to pass set name, I want to pass the value for the first name is, I will take event, with the help of event I will just try to capture the value that is entered into the input field. I'll copy this one, I'll try to paste it here, and this time I will try to pass last name. Let's go to the browser and try to write down here future. You can see future is coming here into the first name, very straightforward. Let's go ahead and I will say dimension. Now future is lost. See, future is lost. The first name you had added to the state variable, it's lost. Let's go ahead and try to do one thing. H2, I will do one thing. I'll say JSON.stringify. What you have to stringify? Name. You can say I'll reload. In the beginning, I have first name available, last name available. As soon as I will try to write first name future, the last name disappeared. Like I don't have any access to the last name anymore. Or the state is just setting up the state here to the first name and the last name is getting lost. We don't have any data in the last name. This is the only key difference between hook, state hook, and set state method from the class. What setState method is doing, it will take the value of the key that you want to, or the field that you want to update, and it will merge that to the existing state and help you to maintain the state. But here, this state hook will not allow you to merge the values, and it will not keep record for the other values available in the state. What you have to do here is you have to do all that process manually. It's not much difficult, it's very easy, it's single like word of code. You can go on by using spread operators. That is a new feature for ES6. If you guys don't know about spread operator, I'll highly recommend you to keep pause the video and move forward to ES6 and try to learn about it. It will hardly take 2 minutes from you to understand the spread operators. What you have to do here is inside, when you are passing the object to set name variable, you have to write three dot and you have to pass name and comma. That's it. Three dots, name, comma, that's it. Last name. And if I go here now, I'll try to write future. Now see, my last name still appears. It's not lost. Even if I write dimensions here, my star, both names are appearing. I'm not losing any kind of data from the state. What state is doing, state is saying here in this example, I'll make it in next line so it will be more easier for you guys to understand this one also. So what state is telling in this line, state is saying set name, name means set up the name with this object. What's that object? By using spread operator, we are telling to compiler, hey compiler, copy all the values that are available in name. Here we have available first name and last name. Compiler will copy both first name and last name. And then we are telling override the value for first name with the current value that is being added to this input field. Similarly, we are telling to compiler, hey compiler, set the name for last name as well. We are adding the object in it, copy all the fields and override the last name. So in this way, you are not losing any kind of data from your state. This is the way how you can work with objects as a state variables. I hope you guys like it. Please don't forget to subscribe and like our channel. See you inshallah in the next video. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.